Hey Legionnaires, welcome back. We're here with another Dawnless Days siege battle for you today, and today we have a glorious 2v2 here on Tarnost, as we have a very unlikely alliance on both sides here, as we have Gondor and Isengard fighting side by side, and today they are working against the dwarves of the Iron Hills, who are, for some reason, fighting alongside Dol Guldur. So I guess maybe, like, I don't know, the battle of the battle of the five armies. Like, these guys just made up, and you know they're now friends instead of enemies. I don't know. It's a strange one. But yeah, same with Gondor and Isengard. How in what world does that even happen? But anyway, we have a glorious 2v2 siege for you today. Since we have the Iron Hills in this battle as well, you can tell that we are using the Last Breath submod, which does add the Iron Hills in, and as you can see, they're already fighting on this wall. Iron Hills versus Isengard. It's going to be a pretty tough fight for both sides here. Both really good with their heavy melee infantry. Isengard, I did say, is one of the best factions when it comes to sieges, and they'll have to try and prove that now in this siege battle here. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this one goes down. I mean, as you can see, Iron Hill Warriors already getting stuck in, really. And they're now going to put up some Uruk-hai infantry onto that wall as well. I imagine we're just going to see a spam of Iron Hill infantry, really. Yep, more Iron Hill Warriors. No real shock in this army, weirdly enough, unless it's over here. No, it's not. Okay. It's Iron Hill Pikemen here. And we also have some Iron Guards and some Khanate Hunters that are pushing around this way here, up this slope. But yeah, they're not going after anything too exciting, just some half-orc axes, half-orc spears, which are gold chevroned. So, I mean, that's pretty impressive. I mean, look at that. That's only a face a mother could love, really. Then we have got some Uruk-hai pikes as well back there, which will make it a little bit tougher. But yeah, no shock infantry really at all from the dwarves over here. I see, oh, there's like one here, Eremith from Veterans. But that's it. They've really gone spamming out with the swords. Well, they have another one there, actually. Sons of the Hill. Okay, I take it back. They've got a couple of shock units, but not many. Still quite low, too, the Iron Hills, to be honest. And that was the most unenthusiastic charge I've ever seen, dwarves. Come on, sort it out. Sort it out. Yes, they are fighting it out now on these walls. But yes, if you are enjoying the Dawnless Days action and would like to see some more Lord of the Rings content, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a couple of show your support. It really does help out the channel. As you can see, Dol Guldur getting stuck in as well. Dol Guldur's going to have a bit of a tougher time. I feel like their armies, I don't know, Dol Guldur's a bit of a weak faction, I feel like. One of the weaker ones. Gondor Blades here with those silver chevrons, though, against Gondor Militia. They probably will have some joy. The Gondor Militia just seems to be tougher than it used to be. I never even realized it's technically heavy melee infantry, and I don't even know why. They're a Levy heavy melee infantry unit. It's such a bizarre thing to see. Maybe just to make them tougher? I don't really know. It's a strange one, that's for sure. I imagine Dol Guldur, he's got an onager over here, okay. I was thinking they brought some trolls. Yep, they have got the one troll back here, actually. Way in the back, some Uruk-hai. They will be looking to do some work with them. I'm very excited to see how they do. We've got a lot of shock here. Dol Guldur is famed for its shock. For a lot of the champions of Dol Guldur, silver chevrons, Guldur pikes. But yeah, not actually, again, not a lot of shock from Dol Guldur. And you know, like, in a game where, like, Dol Guldur's, like, strength is probably its shock. It's Guldur Glaives, especially. I've now learned recently that those guys have the same stats as the champions of Dol Guldur. They just have, like, slightly less armor. Kind of incredible. And they're much cheaper, the Guldur Glaives. So you should really be, as Dol Guldur, spamming those guys out. Only problem is that you will be focused down by things like this, like the archers of Gondor here. You've got the Gondor archers, and then Blackroot Vale looks like archers in behind as well. There, yeah, some Blackroot Vale archers. They're gunning down just about every single one of those orcs they can that's right in front of them here. Because, yeah, they are winning on this wall otherwise. Gondor is going to struggle. We also have polearms in the gate already. Prince's Coast Guard here looks like with a Gondor spearmen, and they're just going to hold here, just keep poking away anything that comes through that gate. And those Guldur Glaives are already losing. It's good to see. This is some axes over here. Axemen of Lambden. I never see them ever used. And yep, Gondor is just fighting for this wall. Slowly but steadily. Yeah, to be fair, Tarnos, it's one of those maps that it's kind of hard once you are off the walls to trying to defend. This side's a little bit easier. You just kind of hold this choke point here, and then you just have arches on the slope, and you just kind of shoot down into the choke point. Does make it a little bit easier, but yeah, it is pretty tough to actually fight anywhere other than the walls, because it is quite an open map once you get inside. There's a lot of different lanes you can use to try and make your assault and stretch the enemies out if you need to. Actually, of Aerodmist and veterans losing here to Berserkers, that kind of makes sense. They're also getting shot by archers as well. It seems like the Aerodmist and veterans. Two very, very tough shock infantry, yeah, going up against each other. Slice and dice them, boys. Or if you're the Aerodmist and veterans, just hammer their brains. That is what you're doing right now. Yeah, there you go. Look at that medium shock infantry. I mean, it's medium against. I think they're very light, actually. Yeah, that doesn't make a difference. Yeah, it's just because the archers, yeah, Urukai archers, are just absolutely gunning these guys down. Otherwise, the Berserkers actually are combat even. They're not even like winning. Kind of interesting to see. We have got Javis over here setting up. Well, the axe throwers, really, they are. It looks like they're going to try and do some damage. The Urukai pikes are not in the choke point, but they're sort of near enough that they can get into place if they need to. Are they going to try something else here? I don't know. It seems like they're going to try a different strategy to try and hold the gate. Seems like a strange one. Try and like let the enemy in, but just like have a column. I think this is the swords coming over here to help protect it. I'm not really sure. But it's an interesting strategy, whatever they're going for. More shock on the walls over here. Got Berserkers here, and they're beating the Sons of the Hill. Wow, okay, so the best shock of Isengard will beat the best shock of the Iron Hills. I mean, I don't know. Again, is it just coming down to the archer fire? It might be. The Berserkers here, slicing and dicing through these guys. I hope they didn't bring Dane. No, they brought us Irongard. I was going to say, if they brought Dane, I wouldn't be too inspired, because these are the guys that protect Dane. Over on this side, the ridge, I was about to say I don't know what I was about to say actually, to make up some words. The ridge anyway is being fought over. We've got some Iron Guards up here, we've got pikemen up here. It's a pretty tough fight for Isengard, that's for sure. You can see the half-orc spears there having a little bit of a tough time, but yeah, what a battle this is. Now, there is Javis in behind. Whether they will try and get an angle, I don't know if they will be able to easily. If they can just fire over the top and then maybe they'll be able to hit the pikes. They are obstructed, no surprise, but they'll give it their best shot. Yeah, here we go. They're throwing a couple of axes here and there, but not many. But yes, if you want to get involved in some Dawnless Days battles, if you're like, man, I struggle to find games and I really want to get involved in some, or you're just part of the old server, feel free to rejoin. We've got a new server up and going. We're really trying to like rebuild the community, and there are plenty of those of you that enjoy Dawnless Days. So if you want to get back involved, feel free to rejoin. The link is down below in the description as always. You can see there, pikes falling back. I don't know if they just want to reform up or if they're like, no, actually we can't take this fight on. The Iron Guards, though, will absolutely slaughter these half-orc axe. Half-orc axe? Why am I doing that? Half-orc spears. I mean, yeah, they're just not that good. Even if they have gold chevrons, they're not going to win that fight. Iron Guards are just too damn meaty. They haven't even lost 2 men. Look at that, or 2 dwarves. Incredible. Rest of the fight, though, for the dwarves, it's looking a little bit tougher. They are kind of getting pinned on this wall. I mean, Urukai infantry is very good, so I mean, it's a good match for the Iron Hills, really, on this side. Like I said, these are 2 tough factions. I mean, I had Erebor ranked as number 2 in my siege factions because, well, it was only vanilla factions we're doing, but I'm sure Iron Hills would be up there with them. It's one of the best. They are pretty damn good. You see here, yeah, these Iron Hill warriors are not really getting very far at the moment. They're losing a fair amount of troops. Looks like, yeah, the Aerodmist and veterans lost there. And now those Berserkers are able to carry on down the line. They're going into the Iron Hill Warriors here, doing some work. Iron Guards on a wall. Oof, don't know how that will go, but yeah, that could be pretty rough for the Isengard player. I mean, they're just hard to kill. And yeah, it looks like Gondor Blades are starting a rout over here. This is not good at all for the attackers. Gondor Sword Infantry doing their bit. Slicing and dicing their way through. Come on, men, you must hold. At all costs. And the Gondor Blades here. Silver Chevron, maybe, you know, maybe they can do it. But yeah, it's, I mean, really Dol Guldur, it really excels in having a shock, which I think otherwise, because they have such good melee stats, they'll be able to break through a lot of these Gondor's defenses, really. But they're using the Guldur Blades, which are okay, but they're not anything, like, amazing. Yeah, you can see, like, this is the same formation that Isengard was thinking of forming up on the other side. So you have a pike on one side and then have, like, another unit, like either a spear or a sword, just the other side. And just let the enemy through and then squish him, I guess, is maybe the plan. I don't know, or attack him from, like, two sides. It's an interesting strategy, I'll give them that. I don't know if it's a one for me. Gondor Sword, Infantry, going up to, I'd rather just defend the choke point. I just don't want even like a half a chance for the enemy to sneak through. No, my luck, they would. Gondor down here, still fighting away, trying to hack their way through this black mass of orcs. Fight on, men. Feel like Dol Guldur's going to need those trolls soon, wherever they are, because they might be able to smash through these pole arms. I don't know, we'll see. And look at this, they're making it even like tougher now. I mean, it's only an axeman of like Lambden here, or hillman of Lambden. But yeah, just like attacking from three sides. Whatever unit comes through that gate is screwed. We're seeing that elite shock infantry now, the champions Dol Guldur going up. And they are trying to influence their fight. They might be able to then help win this battle here against the Gondor swords. And I was saying earlier that, I mean, once you've lost on the walls, you've kind of lost the battle. You can see Gondor is certainly going for that sort of strategy. He's got some pole arms here in reserve, but that is it. All of his infantry is really on the wall, and I imagine so these archers, these Blackroot Vale archers, either are going to go onto it themselves, or they're going to go and find a supply barrel. I think so, like they might be going onto the wall themselves. So they are really going to try and just hold these walls. One thing I have seen that Dol Guldur has been pretty poor in doing, not bring up his archers, these Merkwood trackers here. And they've been shot a little bit, yes, but they've got so much ammo. And like low tier archers now are like a very, very good strategy to use. Merkwood trackers can certainly be used. There's some more back here as well. All have full ammo. If they just set them up like over here, started shooting into some of these swords down here, they could really turn this fight around. And they might need to start thinking about doing that, because all these blades here are losing on the wall. And without archer support, they won't start to win. I mean, you also probably want to start bringing up your archers to shoot like the Prince's Coast Guard and Fountain Guard that are here. Over on this side, though, looks like it's going okay for both sides, really. I mean, both seem like they're fairly well matched. Don't know. I feel like maybe the Iron Hills are slightly losing, slightly, but it's hard to say. Certainly for the walls, since they're not off them, it's always hard to say that they're winning. Get the swords here, they're still finding a way. They'll do their bit. They are nearly through over here. Look at this. They've actually shifted more troops this way. They brought the crossbows over here. Air crossbows. And I think the plan is maybe to set them up on this cliff and shoot down into the Uruk-hai infantry. First, they've got to break through these, well, they broke through the pikes. Now there's the spears to go, it seems. The Iron Hill's making progress here. And I wonder whether that is why they're shifting over these units here. Yeah, archers and polearms here shifting. And I think they're going back to defend the main cap point, because that is where that route leads to the main cap point. So I have a feeling that is the plan. Gondor thinks he's got enough in reserve, probably does. We're actually seeing more healthy Gondor swords go this way as well, and also some more archers. Yeah, Gondor thinks, you know what, I have enough. I can probably deal with Dol Guldur with what I have here. He might be correct, to be honest. Dol Guldur is struggling, but maybe this is exactly the sort of, like, lifting pressure that Dol Guldur needs to take advantage. We'll see. And again, as soon as shock infantry lands onto this wall, they're just getting peppered here. Those champions of Dol Guldur, yeah, getting focused down. The champions over here are actually surrounded. I don't think they can fight their way out of this one, though. I think this might be one or too many Gondorians. And now, finally, he brings up his archers to try and help support this fight here. I mean, he's winning on this wall, which you kind of expected, but could he just start shooting the units that are in reserve? I mean, they're like the pole arms, maybe? Or just start shooting fellow archers, get rid of them, even if they have, like, the tiniest amount of ammo left. Just kill something. They've got to do some work, that's for sure. I mean, it's fairly close on numbers. It was actually it was quite close to the entire sort of like a battle, really. Like the attackers only had about 300 extra men, and they actually have 300 less now. The attackers having less men is never a good sign. But in fairness, one side is the dwarves. So I mean, the dwarves, these guys are tough to kill, and their units are slightly smaller in some cases, like the Iron Guards here. They are tough to kill. I'm excited to see how these guys can get on this next choke point. It's Fountain Guards. It's gonna be a tough one. I imagine the crossbows here are gonna have a lot of a lot to do with that sort of choke point. But yeah, the Fountain Guard and the swords over here are easily gonna get to the choke point first. Unfortunately, Iron Hills just took too long breaking through. What has broken here? What? Okay, look at that. Enemy general is dead, so the Iron Hills have lost it. What the happened? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, they're not going to send in their general yet, but Iron Hills have sent in their general. What happened? Oil's not working, so it can't be that. You just charge into the pikes and get killed? I really don't know, but yeah, they're charging through now, the Iron Hills. They're trying to take advantage of this no unit defending it properly. Actually, yeah, this side is still fully open. They could just try and sneak their way in. That'd be huge. There are crossbows on the wall up here. Maybe they shot down onto the general. I think they might have. That is rough though for the dwarves. I mean, the dwarves can fight pretty well without their general. Them and the elves have some very good morale. So they usually do just happily fight on without a general. Still not great. Not great at all. There's an Iron Guard unit as well, so it's a good unit to lose. Well, a good unit, but it's not good if you lose it yourself. Here we go, yeah, the Iron Hill Warriors just keep chipping away at these Uruks, doing their bit. Iron Hill Warriors here. Look like they are going to win this fight against the Urukai infantry. Berserkers, though, are trying to batter their way through to aid those their comrades. The Iron Hill Warriors here can't seem to deal with that that double-ended sword. Such a strange-shaped sword. Someone was saying, I think it was because Isengard was fighting Erebor in a battle I did ages ago. Someone was saying that Erebor having mithril, or more, well, the dwarves having mithril for some of their warriors, mithril armor, that the Isengard's double-ended sword that the berserkers use, which we're seeing now, would actually be pretty good at piercing that, which might be true, to be honest. I don't know. Might also just be why you see the dwarves use hammers, because hammers you don't need to pierce through the armor. You just kind of just hammer the person until they're either incapacitated or dead. Yeah, it looks like, I don't know, the dwarves are holding their own. They're shaken though, probably because their general is dead. Back on this side here, Dol Guldur, Yeah, it's looking worse every time I come over here for Gondor. I mean, they are winning on this wall, though. Gondor looking pretty weak, but I think that's more because Gondor keeps taking stuff away from over here. And I don't know where Gondor sent those. Oh, no, the pikes are still there. He's just sent... Oh, he's managed to catch out the Khan and Hunters. Why has the Iron Hills not sent forward something to support these guys so we can get the Khan and Hunters out? This is a huge mistake here from the Iron Hills. Yeah, he's got... Just send forward the Iron Guards. Get them in there. These Khan and Hunters, I mean, they're combat even, but I don't know why. They should be losing. Oh, there you go. Losing decisively. Yeah, Gondor, I think, is winning decisively. Yeah, there. Get out of there. Get out of there, Khan and Hunters. Not where you want to be. There you go. Yeah, I mean, it's not dead, but it's looking pretty banged up as this unit. It needs to get out of there, but he keeps getting stuck in combat, I think. Really, he just needs to send... There you go. Iron Guards, I think, are finally getting the go-ahead. Come forward here. Do some work. Was he just worried about them getting shot at? I don't know. Yeah, look at this. Khan Hunter, it might actually break still. No, he's lucky. He's lucky. Without any general, that could have broken at any point. I can see axes being thrown in again, so clearly those Khan Hunters are absolutely fine. They're just going to get back to what they were doing, throwing axes, causing havoc. But the battle for the ridge is very much still underway, and it looks now that obviously Gondor will be taking over this job because Isengard's reserves are fully engaged to that wall against the rest of the Iron Hills. Yeah, it does. I mean, Isengard's got nothing left. I mean, if they made a substantial push to the Iron Hills for the gate, they could definitely do it. I mean, there's a pike, I think. I don't know. I think the Uruk-hai pikes would win that. I think they're more expensive. Usually comes into it. I mean, with Last Breath being a sub-mod, I could see why you might think, oh, they'd win. But Last Breath is fairly balanced. It's very much balanced with the main mod, which is why it's so widely used by a lot of players. It's because all it does is add more factions and more new units. Yeah, they're still fine here. They're still doing their bit. Killing away. And actually, there you go. Look at this. Iron Hills have won. They've killed off that Uruk-hai infantry. Just about. And it looks like they're going to kill off the Berserkers here as well. Insane. Actually, it's insane. The Berserkers, you know, should be doing better. Should be doing better. Iron Hill Warriors aren't that special. They are dwarves, but they're still not that special. And yeah, I mean, they still got their supply barrel here. So, I mean, if the Isengard player wants to, he could resupply it. He might have just done it there, actually. I'm not sure. But I definitely get these Uruk-hai archers, just set them up like over here. Start shooting into the side of this combat over here. Support Gondor against the Iron Hills. Because, yeah, Iron Hills are breaking through. Those pikes have come forward with the Iron Guard. And they are actually using good damage onto these Gondorian swords. It's a sad day for the world of good when these two factions fight each other. Pikes need a pike push. They need to get a little bit further forward just to influence that fight. And no, it looks like these Uruk-hai archers are just going to carry on shooting off these Iron Hill warriors that are fighting for this wall, or just won that wall. The Dogledor, yeah, looking rough. It's looking real rough. The archers are finally firing, except for they're obstructed. Also, I'm not sure what they're trying to kill. I just feel like the Dogledor player maybe doesn't... I don't know, maybe they don't play too many sieges or don't know the importance of archers. Archers and sieges can help you break through choke points very easily, if used correctly. I mean, good to see he's bringing them up now, but the thing is, this is like one of his last melee infantry units. So once he breaks through, not like he can really push too far. But maybe he can do enough damage to Gondor that he doesn't make much of a difference if he comes to fighting Iron Hills. I mean, I shouldn't write off Dogledor yet, but it doesn't look great. It does not look great right now for Dogledor. And I mean, you could, if you wanted to, bring up the trolls and try and smash his way through now. I don't know why he brought an onager as well. It looks like it's been sniped by the Gondorian trebuchet anyway. They just kind of got wasted. But yeah, Uruk-hai, I mean, they actually opened a breach here with the artillery. That's something, I guess. Doesn't look like it's really achieving too much. Looks like the pikes sort of dying, to be honest. It looks like they're going to send the trolls through the same breach point. I just send them... Well, I could send them through the gate. I don't know how wise it would be, but you could try. But yeah, look at that. Because trolls are committed to over here, pike's going this way. It could, now they send up the final pike or the cav, go through this choke point. I mean, certainly the pike would be a better choice. The cav would probably die to the Citadel Guards. But this is what you got to do. You got to stretch the enemy. And it seems like they're actually going to send their pike back for now. Not too much going on there, it seems. And it looks like Chavez and Dogledor being defeated here decisively by those Gondorian swords. These victorious men, tired, absolutely knackered. But they all fight on for their kingdom and for their king. And what has got off the wall here? Iron Hill pikes. Did these actually just walk through the front gate? I don't know, but Uruk-hai pikes here. Oh, sorry, Uruk-hai archers. About to take him out. That is a big loss there for the Iron Hills. Can they turn around, reform? We'll see. I mean, by fighting this unit, it is also, you know, helping to contest these towers here. But it looks like they captured and taken out the they captured the gate, taken out the towers, which is good to see. Well, that one's held by Isengard still. I guess they have their own separate cap point. Iron Hills have actually managed to get off the wall here. I didn't even realize. Not really enough to do any damage though. These White Hand Stormers, they can probably do the work. And then how is that ridge battle going? It's still going on. Looks like they've just recycled out the pikes. They want to let them rest. They're sending in the spears on their own. Bounty Guard in here though. They will be tougher to break through. They might need those pikes again, just for the range. The pikes is much better than pole arms.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
It looks like they have actually won here, the crossbows. I don't know if, yeah, they actually routed that axe unit. Could they now get in behind? Shoot this Vanguard in the back, and then after that, there's nothing really over here. Gondor is mobilizing more Citadel Guards, and he's got a Black Root Veil Archer with ammo. But yeah, if they could, then right now the Iron Hills could just flood it in behind. They need like to to get that pike up and just try and flank, try and do some damage. Like, could be huge, really, what I'm saying. Crossbows here, they need to just get in behind. And just, by their sheer presence of being in behind, they might just break these Vanguard, who knows.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, here we go. So we got the trolls finally being committed. And it looks like we're going to see the Princess Coast Guard having the job of defending them. Trolls, I feel I can just smash through pole arms, but we'll see. It'll take a couple of pole arms, I think, to stop these guys. Archers also will slow down these guys, but they won't kill them necessarily. Trolls could just take a lot of hits. There we go, the trolls, they're breaking through now, smashing their way through. There you go. They need some more archer ammo in those Black Root Vale archers just to try and hit these guys. But yeah, look at that, winning decisively. They could really do with the archers, maybe just to shoot over, just try and just weaken these Princess Coast Guard, trying to help. We'll get the pole arms, get the pikes in it to help as well. And then they'd be through. Dol Guldur would be through. Isengard, I don't know, I feel like they might be through, but I'm really not sure. Sorry, Iron Hills might be through, not Isengard. Isengard is inside the settlement. They are definitely not through at all. And what do we got for general here? Oh yeah, it's the Iron Storm, of course. Iron Hills still without their general, if you remember. He is gone, never coming back. And on the other side, I mean, look at these guys sandwiched between Uruks. Couldn't think of a worse place to be. Just got to carry on fighting on hard. Show your dwarven discipline off. Yeah, I mean, they're starting to waver. Iron Hills are starting to waver. I wonder if that, again, has got something to do with the lack of general. These guys getting surrounded. Not helping them at all. They're not happy. I mean, Units also just be exhausted. They've been fighting on this wall for a long, long time. Yeah, I mean, the Uruks, I think, will lose that one, but they've got plenty of reserves that they can bring up if they wanted to help elsewhere. Yeah, how does this unit get through? Citadel Guard, I guess maybe use the same. I think use the same like corridor as like the crossbow used originally. It does not look good here at all for this flanking move. Yeah, the pikes and the spears here still fighting on. But now all of a sudden Gondor is in the primary seat. Here comes his back defense here. Yeah, archers also shooting in, trying to do damage to these pole arms here of the, pikes of the Iron Hills. Gondor sword infantry here also got a nice little flank going on, really. So they're avoiding that phalanx that the pikes putting up pretty effectively. Also, more effectively, it does keep the corridor that's open to try and flank around and try and get the remaining few troops. I mean, like I said, the general's over here. Gondor, he's fighting on against some Mithrin crossbows. I thought they were breaking, but they're not. They're just running for their lives. The cowards, the Citadel Guard will chase them. But I would have thought mediums would have been able to outrun them, but maybe not. Maybe they just changed their mind. They're going back in. And yeah, here we go. Iron Hills are starting to break. I don't know where the Dogledor General keeps going. He keeps going backwards and forwards. He's just come from the Dwarven side. He's now going back to his own side. Whether he's... I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, Dogledor actually has broken through. Look at that. They managed to get through. Olokai have lost about half their unit. But they are through. They can break these Gondorian archers, and then could they maybe get the unit here? I don't know. Gondor Spear Infantry is actually going to charge out and try and deal with these Merfolk trackers. I guess just because they know they're done for and going to get flanked. I don't know. Not a bad strategy from Gondor to try and get rid of these archers with what is an already dead unit. Allied General is dead. Okay, that's Isengard now without a general. That is pretty concerning. Isengard without a general. I mean, they could master out at any moment. But yeah, in fact, it's still the Iron Hills that are wavering. There are Uruk-hai archers here that are losing as well and wavering. I like how all these guys look like Lurts a little bit. Just an army of Lurtzes. But yeah, look at that. Iron Hills have been defeated on this back layer here. Done a very good job as Gondor being able to shift troops over this way. And it looks like Gondor now is just going to retreat back to the final point. He hasn't really got a lot left. And Dogledor has not either got a lot left. And they just, yeah, neither side's going to really be able to do much. Isengard has defeated the Iron Hills. I am very surprised at that. That is actually Dogledor. That's the last one standing. I thought it was going to be Iron Hills, for sure. But yeah, Dogledor is going to take on now Gondor and also take on Isengard. I feel like Isengard's got better pikes. Their infantry, though, is pretty weak. And especially with no with general, morale is pretty weak. I mean, Gondor's sword's really good, but not against shock infantry or trolls. Look at that spear fighting on here. Oh my gosh. We've got the spears here. They're getting involved against the cav. Hokum, if you can kill Dogledor's general now, that would be huge. I mean, Dogledor would probably master out in an instant. But nope. They are losing, but they are getting out of there. Very smart. And it looks like we're now going to see the Olokai go in. I don't know if this will be the death of them, to be honest, because I don't know. I always get like a different information every single time we play play Rise of Mordor, it seems. There you go, General dead. Oh, he's dead for Gondor. So still Guards have lost their general as well. That is also pretty huge. Gondor's not got much left, but he's still the only one in fighting. There you go. They managed to rout it, but at what cost? That was a general being lost. That was huge. It looks like Dogledor should maybe break through here. The trolls are winning. So the Gondor Spears, well, they were winning for a moment. Maybe it's because we're engaged against the Nazgul, who is kind of pulling through, to be honest, to try and get to where he is. I hope. I mean, if he dies, then he deserves it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it's definitely a pull through. Pull from the Dogledor player there. Like, bring up... I mean, literally, there is another gap in the wall here. Just go through that instead. That's such a dumb thing. I mean, that might have been pathfinding anyway. But still, you should have just done that. It looks like the... I mean, the Cav General, if you wanted to, could go on, deal with these Merfolk track... Oh, actually, wait a minute. Yeah, these are Dogledors. Dogledors already pushed troops up and out. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, the General here, you could go for archers if you wanted. The Black Vale archers there. I don't know what these Uruks are doing. I guess maybe just trying to get around the back of the pikes. We'll just go for the archers. I really don't know. Oh yeah, they're going for the archers. They're going for the back of the archers. Here we go. Isengard's going to rout those Gondor pikes pretty easily. And now Isengard can get what he has remaining back to the final defense as well. I feel like Dogledor is not going to be able to break through. Balance power is looking very even though. Only 200 men in it. The attackers do have slightly less. But they still do have those trolls. I see a Nazgul charge into the Black Root Veil archers. Don't shoot the archers. They don't have no ammo. Don't shoot these guys. Not worth it. Here we go. Nazgul goes in. Oh no, he doesn't. He changes his mind. He's going for the swords. And there you go. It looks like they're going to wrap that sword there fairly easily. Well, they'll get these archers as well. I don't know. Probably not. They're going to need to pull out and go for another charge by the looks of it. The trolls over here did rout those spears. It's good to see. And the archers are going to have to run for their lives. The general as well also needs to get back down this hill because he's otherwise quite isolated. Whether they could just go and take these like final victory points at the corners just to try and sort of boost morale for the Dol Guldur wells who are retracting from the defenders, which could be huge. You never know. But yeah, it seems as though Black Root Veil archers here getting shot down a little bit as they come forward. Here we go. They're going to go for these trackers, and they should win. Trackers aren't really anything impressive in a battle. They actually got a double bronze chevron. They're doing pretty well. Merca Tracker's losing yet. No surprise there. Trolls are on the way forward, and the gates have fallen, so towers start collapsing. Hopefully, he didn't kill too many Dol Guldur troops, because it's such an annoying feature. The trolls have gone around the side here. I feel like they could actually go around the side. They need to be careful though, because these crossbows here, these Uruk-hai crossbows, are troll killers. Crossbows are very, very good at killing trolls. Good armor piercing. Perfect for doing the damage to these beasts of war. There are only 3 of them left anyway, so yeah, not exactly in their strongest state as it is. The general over here, the Nazgul general, looks like he's on a scouting mission, is the only cav unit on the battlefield, just seeing what is here. I mean, he could go for a charge onto, well, most of these stuff, not the pikes, though. Try and take the Uruk archers with him. But he's in a weak state himself. He can't be too, like, throwy about. He needs to be careful. But looks like he's going to come forward. Or not. He changed his mind at the last moment. Probably for the best. Probably for the best. Trolls are in the front line here, trying to smack these damn archers that are at their feet. Little insects is what they are. And yeah, there you go. The Merca Trackers did break, but they're bringing more forward. These guys are full ammo. They should not be going into combat. Get out of there. Get the pikes up here. Just get the pikes and you can just break through here with the trolls. It's a good duo. Keep knocking these boys about. Break them. And the Merca Trackers again coming forward. This time, these are like the re-rallied ones. They're not going to do too much, that's for sure. Looks like they might finally break through these Black Root Veil archers. It's going to cost them a lot, though. Oh, the general charged in. He went for another charge onto Uruk-hai archers by the looks of it here. Well, I mean, it looks like that's what he went for. I'm not really sure. He's down from 26 to 20, so he's taking a few shots somewhere. I think over here, maybe. No, this is Gondorian troops. Yeah, I don't know where he just lost a few cap, but he lost some. I'm just going to fast forward quickly because not much really going on at the moment. We're just going to wait for Dol Guldur, I think, just to move up. Looks like they're going to start dueling these Uruk-hai crossbows as well, try and do some damage to them. Trying to get the trolls just out of range of those crossbows is probably the main issue. The general over here as well, also very vulnerable to crossbows. Archers generally. And then there's still a... What is this Guldur Pike doing here? Just defending this flank? What? What are you doing, sir? Just get up here. They need you for the final assault. I mean, these Merkle trackers have plenty of ammo. Could certainly do damage to a polearm if there was one on option, like available, which there is. There's these Founding Guard here. 21 men left after finding the Iron Hills. They definitely could get some work done, unless those trackers gun them down. Then they might be in trouble. Here we go. Are we seeing like a Urukai infantry ambush? I don't think so. And yeah, it's not, again, still not much really going on. We're just like a bit of cat and mouse, really. They are going to capture this capture point, though, which is good. That will help with morale. And honestly, that's what they might need. Not under their command. Yeah, there you go. Dogledor going in, taking it. And here we go. I think Gondor's coming back. He wants some revenge. He's like, how dare you take our banner? Oh, they still had fire ammo. I didn't even realize they had still had some ammo left. But there you go. The Nazgul is in here. He's fighting away. This might be it, though. If he dies here, it's GG, I feel like, with Dogledor. Is that morale cannot be that great without a general. Most Orc factions aren't, but we'll see. Keep slicing and dicing. Take these damn guys down with you. Oh, looks like they're winning. They should be fine. Could break them. Break these damn Black Troop Vale archers. Then it's onto this final assault here, which actually looks like the Uruks are sallying out. It's not a bad idea. They haven't really got a lot left as Dogledor that they can really break through easily. Though it is close, only about 150 man difference. I feel like the only reason the balance power is where it is. Oh, look, I just charged the back of the. Actually, no, the Urukai archers in here, I think, probably routed that general. So he's out. I thought the old Kai maybe for some reason rear charged. As soon as they did it, he seemed to break, but I don't think rear charges really make a difference in Attila. And it looks like, I mean, unless they can do something now with that general being gone, we might see a mass rout for Dogledor. Yeah, I'm seeing a couple of units waver here. Yeah, the Olokai gone, and that balance power all of a sudden just shifts way out of favor of Dogledor's favor. And yeah, there you go, a mass rout takes place. The trolls were all that were keeping it going. And we have a Pyrrhic victory there for Gondor and its ally Isengard. So well done to both the defenders. Nuno Reves sent this one in, so thank you very much, man, for sending it in. Very much appreciated. I mean, Gondor did very well. 250 kills with one of his sword infantry here. Another one getting 206. Yeah, these swords did well, actually. I mean, gunning down and slashing down Dogledor always gets you some good kills. I mean, his polearms did a K75, outscored the Founding Guard. 302 kills with one of the Black Root Vale archers. The others doing very well, getting into the triple figures as well. His Gondor archers, 137 kills. Then we have Lugatorix playing as Isengard, 114 kills with the White and Stormer, 123 kills with the Urukai infantry here. Berserker's getting 118 kills. And then his Urukai archers, 181, 210 kills with the crossbows. Then we have Winter's Might playing as the Iron Hills. Don't know what happened to his general. Just died and only got like 12 kills at the gate. Whether he got shot down by crossbows, I'm really not sure. But 200 kills for one of its Iron Hill Warriors there is the best of the bunch. I think a fair few of them got triple figures there. Yeah, his Shock Infantry had a really rough game. 30 kills each. Not that great. One of his Iron Guards, though, getting 224 kills is excellent for them. Khan Hunters, 263 kills, 177 kills, both did very well. Crossbows, equally both did very well. 254, 159 kills. Then we have Sacha Moses here playing as Dogledor, 108 kills with his Nazgul General, 134 kills with the Goldo Blades, the best of the bunch. I don't know why he didn't bring more Glaives. They definitely would have been a better option, I feel like. 209 kills with the Champions of Dogledor, not too bad there. His Archers, yeah, didn't really seem to do too much in this game, but his Trolls, 332 kills. excellent for those Olokai there. But there you go, guys. That is today's siege battle. Hope you did enjoy. Do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.